Hi, my name is Phil, and with my wife Anne, we've been part of Hope Church Oswestry for just over 8 months now, having moved into the area. Today, as part of our Wisdom Bites series, I would like to share with you a few thoughts about generosity and how my faith has helped me. Generosity is defined as the act of giving above and beyond that which is expected, whether it be your time, abilities, or finances. The first thing that challenges me is the above and beyond. How is this determined and by whom? The world might expect one thing, but my faith tells me that God expects something different. His measure is completely different to the world's, and as a Christian, I've learned to trust his ways more than mine. Let me give you an example. When I graduated some years ago now, I started to look for work when the graduate labour market was highly competitive. A local hospital had a research unit attached to it, and I decided to go along and introduce myself and see if they could offer me work. And it worked. They offered me 2 days a week, unpaid, to revitalise a specialised piece of kit. I conscientiously gave of my time and skills, and soon I was asked to do more for the centre, but still unpaid. At this point, I could have turned down their request, as I had lots of other things planned for the summer months and I really wanted to start earning some money. However, something stirred deep inside of me, a gut feeling you might say, that prompted me to carry on the voluntary work. The decision to be generous with my time and abilities proved to be transformational, as it opened up a career path that I never in my wildest dreams thought possible. That's all well and good, you might say, but what happens when we're really challenged to give away our hard-earned cash? Personally, this is where my faith plays its part, and I have to trust God and his promptings, because our human instinct is to protect and control our finances. I believe that God speaks to all of us through our feelings, emotions, and stirrings within our inner being. Frequently, these become deep-rooted and can't be shaken off until you respond and take action. When you do, the most amazing and unexpected things can happen. I firmly believe that generosity touches the heart of God, and he responds by blessing you and providing for you further. Let me give you another example. Later in my career, I was moved to commit to taking on an active role in purchasing and renovating a building for my former church, where I used to live. This was very challenging, as it meant taking early retirement and a hit on my pension pot, but it was something I felt compelled to do. Again, I believe that trusting God and his provision was essential. Amazingly, God has blessed and continues to bless me and my family in ways that we had not expected. That's how it works. God blesses us so that we can give generously towards others with our time, abilities, and money. On a lighter note, the last thing I'd like to share concerns generosity around the use of our words and our attitudes towards others. As a guy, I often have the wrong attitude towards other drivers when I'm driving. I get very impatient and frustrated with other drivers and situations, such as roadworks and queues. My family often have to calm me down and tell me off for using, let me just say, colourful language. I usually apologise, but it certainly doesn't come naturally. Being more generous in this regard is definitely a work in progress. So for all of us, we need to remember and be encouraged in the knowledge that small beginnings can lead to greater things. Trust God with small acts of generosity first, whether it be through our time, abilities, finances, or attitudes, and expect the unexpected. It will be challenging, but stick with it, and I'm sure God will be faithful and bless you in surprising ways. For me personally, the bottom line is that generosity should become a way of life, and my faith certainly helps me along the way.